Is it total recall or just recall? Still looks like you're being watched from another room. And those lines across it suggest it's going to be some kind of security force field from the eye. Hey, it's creepy.
Zoe, you're awake.
What?
Bonkers.
Bonkers, get off me! Ah, what time is it? Wait, where am I?
You're in the hospital, Zoe. In Casablanca. Don't you remember?
No, hospital.
No.
You got really sick, and they brought you here to make you better. I've been watching over you. You've been in a coma for a long, long time.
Hey, wifey, how you doing?
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
You just woke up, Zoe. It must be strange to be awake again.
Bonkers
Don't
is
worry.
back.
It'll pass. You just need to rest. Go back to sleep now. I'll watch over you.
Wonkers, you don't sound like yourself.
Oh yeah, they're very...
You've been very sick, Zoe. You can't trust yourself right now. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep.
No, wrong
You'll
voice.
feel much better afterwards.
No, I can't
Don't bother
sleep
me.
anymore.
I'm doing very good, thank you, wifey.
Recommend
How are you
that,
doing?
Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to sleep.
I
Is it
need
great?
to get up.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to
Stop
sleep.
it, Wonkers.
Yeah, Wonka's isn't normally the kind of one to bug me like that.
Those vitals aren't too bad. Not being in a coma probably helps. The call button should really be next to the bed. Although, I guess they weren't expecting me to wake up from my coma.
I'm glad you're
anytime
doing alright,
soon.
wifey.
The magic nurse summoning button. Over 200 unread posts. So I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake. Encouraging. Get well, get better, please wake up, hope you recover, don't die. Where's that book you borrowed? Come back to us, all our love. Where were these people before my coma?
Yeah, that's the way it works. And excellent timing, wifey. We have that's much. Smudge. Smudge. Hey, Smudge. Can I get my hand back up here? There we go. Smudge. Hey, Smudgy. Whoop. Where are we going now then? Down here? That's not really a safe place to be, you'll fall off. There we go. Back up there. Hey, Smudgy. Alright, Smudgy, get you a treat, shall we? Go with the orange one today. Them there, and them there. There we go. I saw a little head popping through the curtain. Now, give me a closer look and see which one it is. This all I know right now is it's a black head. Hello. It is Polly. Hey, Polly. A Smudgy and a Polly. We have two today. Alrighty. We're up, we're awake. Let's see what we can do here.
Flowers from Liv. Hola, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. Liv's cute. Graduation day in front of Jammy Hall. Cape Town University has the most beautiful views. I spent so many lazy afternoons with friends, sitting on jammy steps and looking out over the city. I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me. I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Dad and me in Casablanca. Dad's been away a lot, travelling, but we're still very close. Our 5th anniversary. Reza and I took the Vactrax to Norway and a hydrofoil to Svalbard. We spent a long weekend travelling around the island.
Nice.
We always talked about going to Svalbard. It's such an incredible place. So majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault. That's me, in Cape Town. This must have been Sandy Bay. Oh, beautiful waters, carefree days. Oh, I miss it. It's a card from Karen. Karen's nice. She's been a good friend, and she makes great coffee. Mum, Dad, and me. That was when we moved to Casablanca. Mum and Dad were always moving when I was growing up, because of their jobs. This must have been the 5th or 6th home we moved into. Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever. But there's something not quite right about him.
Yeah, it's not Wonkers.
I can't put my finger on it.
Clothes on though, so we can make a run.
Not really Wonkers. No, this isn't really me anymore.
Yeah, can we find something actually appropriate for us?
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Is there like one set of clothing in the wardrobe?
Are you tired, Zoe? You must be tired. Let's go back to sleep.
No, Wonkers.
I'll stay right here. I promise I won't ever leave you.
No, I don't want to sleep anymore.
You're not feeling well. I can tell.
Wonkers,
You're
stop
exhausted.
I don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this
it.
place.
Is this place a dream?
It's you, Wonkers. You're all wrong.
That hurts my feelings, Zoe.
Yeah.
Locked. All that beach and sunshine, and I'm locked inside. This must go into the hospital hallway. This must go into the hospital hallway.
Can I open the door, please?
It's locked.
Really?
Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
I honestly wouldn't mind one bit, Marek. Following up on yesterday's heartwarming Watty Corp story, the company behind everyone's favourite dream machine has announced that customer satisfaction has reached an unprecedented...
Alright, the button on the wall it is.
Someone will be with you shortly.
I don't trust them.
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
This must go into the
I
hospital
honestly
hallway.
wouldn't mind one bit,
It's
Marek.
locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Behind
Your
everyone's
call
favourite
has
dream
been
machine has
registered.
announced that
We
customer
will send someone
satisfaction
to your
has
room
reached
as
an
soon as possible.
unprecedented
Yay.
110%.
Impressive, Rika. But
All
who can
nurses
argue?
are
The Dreamer has
currently busy.
changed everything.
Please wait for the next
An end to
available
war,
nurse.
an end to violence, an end to poverty. What are we doing here, Marek? We should be in Dreamtime too.
You said it, Rika. You said it.
Watty Corp has also announced
Locked.
that surplus profits from
All that beach and sunshine, and I'm locked inside.
Something we can do
in
here.
need worldwide, giving them the opportunity to escape their dreary, pointless existence for a life of endless joy and happiness inside.
That's annoying. Alright, can I mess with this machine to get them to think I'm dying or something?
Those vitals aren't too bad. Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever. But there's something not quite right about
I think
him.
in this room, something weird in
I
this room.
can't put my finger on it, but he's not.
There's a
not
mystery here I'm
really
not seeing.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Ah,
It's from Reza. Thinking of you. I would hope so. Thinking of you. Oh, I guess he stops by often. I mean, of course he does. I hope he's okay. I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life. And Alien the Cat is hands down the best electronics shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back. When was the last time I visited her shop? That was ages ago.
yeah.
Did it close down? I
We're missing.
remember something about... what just happened?
That's the glitch in the Matrix. TV. See which one contacts us.
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Incredibly
You
well,
don't
Rika. We'll soon
sound
be out of
right.
jobs for both of us.
You're imagining things,
Honestly,
Zoe.
wouldn't
It's a
mind.
microphone.
You're very, very tired.
On yesterday's
Sleeping
heartwarming
will help you
Vorticorp
feel
story,
better.
the company behind
You should go back to sleep.
announced that
Just for a little while.
No.
No.
unprecedented 110%.
Impressive, Rika, but who can argue? The Dreamer has changed everything.
The
An
dream.
end to war, an end to violence, an
Something
end to poverty.
happened to her. To live. Something terrible. Okay, that was not just in my head. Something's definitely going on.
Oh yeah.
Will go to sponsoring
Olivia.
free dreamers for children in
She's dead. I know it.
Wait for the old world
feel
to
it.
collapse.
Witness existence
Shit.
for a life of endless
Am I
joy.
losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
It's
Just
a dreamer.
another reason why Vorticorp is our favourite corporation, Marek.
Turn you off. The dreamer is trying to hold us in place.
Olivia.
Let's go.
She's dead.
Hi, hello, sweetie.
know it.
Hey, I was reading
I
that.
feel it.
I was reading that. Hello, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. Get well soon. What do you got?
Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card.
What are you doing, Zoe? You shouldn't be on your feet. Come on. I'll tuck you in and read you a little story. Just like in the old days.
Uh-huh. Hey, punch him.
Good old Wonka. I spent my 21st... Hey, a message from Emma. Oh, she finally opened her gallery in Europolis. Nice. Jama sent me something. Knowing her, it's probably... There's something not quite right about him.
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on it, but he's not... Not really Wonka's.
Yeah.
Oh, an invitation from CTU to come back and talk about my experience. My surprisingly large circle of acquaintances has been busy thinking of you. I would hope so.
Right, these memories have to...
I remember feeling
Triggered.
like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't believe I actually made it to graduation. It's almost
Like a dream?
like a dream.
Yeah, because I remember you failing, didn't we?
To think of it, I don't remember much from that day.
Because I remember you dropped out.
I was
You
there.
with me on
I
the
was
first one.
wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't remember.
Which time?
Weird.
Here
Now
we go.
I'm officially freaked out. Something's wrong.
These are all
The whole
lies. trying to
graduation
happy.
thing. Something's definitely wrong here.
Come on, you're gonna make the machine glitch out now. That'll be the
I'd
same.
almost forgotten this. I won a competition. I'd almost...
Okay, so that one's not fake. The pictures are going to be the key part, so...
I remember that day. We had one of our dad and daughter days. We walked around exploring the city, we went to a museum, and then we ate an amazing buffet dinner at the Wati Plaza Hotel downtown. Dad and me in Casablanca. Dad's been away a lot. I remember that day.
That one's fine.
5 years together. I remember we stayed at the...
There we go, it's a fake one as well.
What was the name of that place again? And where was it? I don't remember
Any of it.
any of it.
Glitch.
It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip. aside from talking to
That's
Reza
gonna be the
about
big
it,
one.
and this
Picture
photo.
of the three of them.
We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we? No.
Wrong.
This is
All
wrong.
No.
This feels all wrong.
Yoink. That's a Dreamscape background, but sure.
I remember this day vividly. That's me. This must have been... I remember this day vividly.
This
5
is the
minutes.
last one.
I remember falling in love with the place as soon as we got there. It had all these nooks and crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view. There were so many hiding places. Me and Mum. We played hide and seek all the time. When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again? I don't actually
go.
remember her voice that well. Or her face. Or that she was there with Dad and me.
Because she wasn't. She'd gone long for them, guessing.
Mum was... She wasn't... Where was she?
Ah. Alright, I think that's all of them. But let's check that thing there first.
It's a card from Karen. Karen's nice. It's a card from Karen.
Alright, do we have all of them? Oh, I didn't think that one.
Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years. Casablanca's a great place to grow up. Such an interesting mix of cultures and very safe and clean. But I'll have to move at some point if I want to. Maybe I'll go back to Cape Town or move to Europolis.
Europolis is
I've always wanted to do that. Jardin de Roses. Home,
Alright.
sweet home. Locked. All that beach and sunshine, and I'm
So,
locked inside.
Let's look at these things, shall we? Can I rotate the picture? See what's on the back of it? Yes, I can. And nothing is the answer.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out. I mean,
Yeah, I knew
sometimes
that
I
one.
wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
False
You
memory.
don't
I
look
never
well,
graduated
Zoe.
from Cape Town
You're
University.
probably seeing things. Please lie down, just for a minute.
No.
I'll watch over you. I'll sing for you.
Don't trust you.
We talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to ruin everything. Please stop.
When you say
Please
ruin
go
everything,
back to bed.
I mean everything
Go
for you,
back to
right?
sleep, Zoe.
Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant. Oh my God. This
Time
is
for the picture to
real.
collapse.
This place is a hallucination
It's the dream,
or
not
a
the machine.
projection. I need to get out of here.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both of us, forever. I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe. Now, before it's too late.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Look what you've done.
Don't lay down. Talk to him.
Something's wrong. This place, and
It's a dream
You.
machine.
you're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me.
Yeah, it's not you.
Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
You look the same, but you don't act the same, and you don't sound the same.
Nope.
It's like someone put you together from memory, but they didn't get the details
Like
right.
everything else in the pictures.
They didn't know you like I know you, and they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right.
Ah, you remember me to lie.
Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or a dream made physical. By me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But I'm real, Zoe?
Yeah, you are, but you're not.
Of course you are, Wonkers.
You're not Wonkus, though.
Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game? We haven't played a game in so long.
That's not my Wonkus.
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
But no.
Okay then. Promise to wake me up later?
Promise.
I promise.
Nighty-night.
Here we go.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Wonkus has a massive guilt trip on the real one, when we turned him off before. Attila is a lie achievement. Alright, there we go, look at that. Now the TV is the key one, yeah?
What's this? Is this a one-way window?
Yeah, it is.
Have they been observing me? Fuck.
Is there a hidden door in here somewhere would be quite useful? Or is it a prison cell? Oh look, a button. Well, see now you're in trouble because I'm out and free. I know, right? That is just an hallucination gone mental. Ooh, okay. That on the end doesn't look like it'd be fun to walk through. Okay, that's new. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the fact my head's shaved and got probes all over my head. That could be a bad sign, right? Yeah, it doesn't usually end well when your head's being done that. The red pill achievement. 3 days earlier.
Bib, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone.
It's Bib. He's bait.
Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken!
Where did they win the hole?
What do we do with her?
I haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadia to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole. To be honest, I think that decision should be yours.
Me? Why me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I picking the person's I'm nervous. Twitch needs a manual update. Manual update? That is rare. Usually they just do it automatically. Right, Toad wants death.
She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life.
But I'm a big fan of not doing the whole murdering thing.
She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadia. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria. Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadia.
Okay, so Sadia or Kian?
She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadia. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
So Kian or Sadia? Kian or Sadia? Well, I was ripped for my tutorial. I know that really. But I know you want me to murder them.
She's murdered thousands. She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadia. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
Okay. Somebody probably would want to protect her, so I'm saying we'll go Sadia anyway.
Let's send her home.
Good. We'll send a ship back to Azadir as soon as possible.
It's worth the
Lock
risk.
her up and keep her safe. She'll be going home to Sadia.
Let me go, you fools. You're doing the Shadow's work. Goddess. Help me. Oh, it hurts.
What now, Kian?
We go back, and we end this. Can I count on your help?
You can. When I followed you here, I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Vamon and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you if necessary. Have my eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you. And the Dolmari, of course. Your man Liko.
Liko's good.
I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian. For distrusting you. I should have known better.
To be fair, information you had available at the time, I forgive you.
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake. I gave you reason to doubt me.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly and...
General, Harmy, I forgive you.
Huh.
There's one thing I must know. Who told you that Liko and I had gone to Gien?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. Well, she has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Yep.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although, if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? It wouldn't have been better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Sire?
No.
I'm sure she had her reasons, Harmy. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Pick it too.
Enough time to lay plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels, against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but...
We have an entire prison camp there with a grudge to bear.
We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so. What about the Dolmari? Liko?
He's speaking to the prisoners. He'll accompany us. I'll send for him. Liko will expect his people to be brought back to Mercuria, or given free passage to wherever they want to go.
I give you my word, as soon as the conflict has been resolved.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, time to go.
Bip, where are you? Bip's already on the ship waiting. Like I say, we might not have a big army, but we have a massive prison camp full of people with a grudge to bear. I'm sure some of them will come and fight.
Everything's ready for the ceremony, Your Excellency. The engineers have informed me that the engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest. Though I don't expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've asked. With the General away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about. The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the Goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering. I am pleased with your work.
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the Goddess.
Where is the First?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the Six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You, and the commander, of course.
They tied her up.
When I activate the engine, a new era will begin. We will shape this world according to the wishes of the Goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated.
Who are you and why?
The transition may cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new
Who are you?
era.
Never seen you before.
Harmy has returned. With Kian. He's joined the resistance.
How do you know that?
What? Who told you this?
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Mother Utana and the First, they can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the resistance and Harmy. Once and for all.
You'll try, but...
Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active,
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, son.
We'll ruin their plans.
Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
Alrighty. Proceed as planned, he says. With no idea how we're going to do it.
Long ago, when I was a boy, exploring the mountains close to my village, I met an old Dormari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dormari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always remember. Magic, she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life. But I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me. Felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight ends, and another begins. This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring. But if we don't act tonight, in the face of death,
oh, damn it, the pipes.
we shall live to regret it tomorrow. General Hami will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice. Your goal is to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Hami with my life. And tonight, so shall you. Anik will lead a team to Coldstone to free Ulvik and the imprisoned rebels, along with Benrime Salmin, who risked her life aiding the resistance. The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic.
That's true.
It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic. Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Shepard, Bob who can see, there's been enough death.
General Bob
Come back alive. You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
Technically be on the old Mercuria, the good old Mercuria.
You know what to do, Kian?
I do.
Ferdows will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna and Enu will escort Ferdaus and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
Not perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty.
Excellent.
When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Hami. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must.
We do indeed. Can I move now?
Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
We shall. Can I move now? No, I want to talk to people. There we go. Alright, talk to people. People, am I coming to talk to you? I think we'll leave the actual final assault for the next...
He's been hard on himself for going with me to Gien. And maybe he could have saved Shepard. But chances are, Nico
It was a
would die
surprise
in the
attack.
attack.
One extra person would not have made a difference.
That was a good speech. They will follow you to their deaths if necessary.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I hope that won't be needed. It's enough to know that we stand united. It's what we've been fighting for. And I no longer have to feel torn between two worlds.
Excellent.
All right. Everyone looks ready. Let's do this. For Shepard.
For Shepard. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
If Naane hadn't been around to heal Enu, I don't want to think about what might have happened.
Yes, if we hadn't have trusted Naane, then Inu
She was seriously hurt in the raid on the Enclave, but I can't tell. Naane did a good job, and Enu is tough.
But it had to change to his expression.
That was a really good speech. I'm sure someone's going to put that into play someday. You know, one of those stirring, heroic monologues before the final act, before everyone dies. I'm not saying everyone's going to die, I'm just saying, Shepard, she would have approved.
I hope so.
Oh, she would. She knew you'd step up and take over one day, and she cared for you. As, you know, a friend. I don't think Shepard would.
Who have I got in the fridge?
You and her? With you, you know, and her, you know, major compatibility issues.
When this is over, we'll honor her memory.
I'm sure Shepard will care more about us seeing this through than being memorialized. She stayed behind when her people left the Northlands to give us Magicals a chance of winning, of surviving. That is all that mattered to her.
Tonight's for Shepard, then. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
And for those of us still alive. Let's not forget those of us still alive.
For all of us.
Yeah. I'm really scared.
All for one for all.
I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone else, but I really am. I do not want to die. I know I keep telling people I'm ready to die, but...
I know. And I can't tell you that won't happen. Because it might.
Great. Good to know. Very comforting. If I do die, then at least I died for something. Right? Something important. My life had meaning.
Yeah.
That's something, right? Right. Well, good luck, Kian. What is it you people say? I hope your goddess smiles on you. And to be honest, on me as well. I mean, she's not my goddess, but I'd still appreciate a smile. Just the tiniest smirk. Maybe a wink? Basically, any kind of acknowledgement will do. I want to be in good standing with all gods, goddesses, and non-gendered deities tonight. You should talk to Anna. She's itching to head out as soon as you give the word. Yeah. I'll do my best to help her and Ferdaus do whatever they need to do. Kian, please be nice to Anna. I know you two have history and that it's complicated and stuff, and, well, be nice. Be gentle.
I meant in my fridge, not who am sleeping.
You okay? You look a bit...
Hey, RJ, how you doing?
I know. Big night, everything's at stake. Failure not an option. Blah, blah, blah. Cheer up. We'll endure. I know we will.
Yeah, we will.
Look. You're one of my best friends, Kian. Is that weird? I don't care. Whatever happens, that won't change. I trust you completely. Everyone does. Go on! Don't waste time talking to me. We have a war to win.
I stand with you, Kian. And I'm not the only one. Look around. These men and women would all lay down their lives for you.
Hopefully for the cause.
If you trust the Azadi general and his men, so shall we. I'll follow him into battle and fight alongside the Azadi.
You I can't talk to.
Hami's men stand with us, but too many are still loyal to Vamon. It'll be brother against brother tonight.
What you did for those poor prisoners on Guyenne, I'll follow you into the fires of the Seven Hells if you ask me to.
I'm doing good, thank you, Addy. I'm doing good. Enjoy work.
After the
It
massacre
was an
in
interesting
the
meeting.
Enclave, I wanted to lay down my sword and leave Mercuria, but not anymore. Now I know what we're fighting for. Thanks for giving us one last chance at victory, Alvane. Whether we live or die tonight, we do it with honor, and we do it for a reason.
Excellent.
I'm proud of them. After the raid on the Enclave, I wouldn't have blamed them for giving up. But here they are, ready to finish the fight.
Yeah, after some battle like that, people get a bit more resolve.
If we'd known what they were doing to the Magicals, we would have refused to take orders from Commander Vamon. They've shamed the Empire, him and Sister Saya.
Yeah, they have.
We will gladly fight alongside the Resistance in order to right the wrongs that have been committed here, Apostle. I harbour no ill will towards them, neither human nor non-human. Light be with you, Apostle, and Goddess help those who walk with the Shadow tonight.
Indeed. You two are just visuals?
I'll pray for them. Every single one of them. So much is on that man's shoulders tonight.
Yeah.
Stronger than they look. Those shoulders don't look very strong. It's a good thing Hami had Fadaus hidden in a safe place, away from Vamon and Saya. Without him, we wouldn't have much of a plan tonight. Fadaus will help us shut down the engine. If we accomplish that, then half the battle is won.
Alrighty.
Closer to ya. Tell me how and I'll do it, babe. 'Cause I just wanna make you feel what we do about you. So just tell me how and I'll do it, babe.